Mind Podcast. Y'all tap in. Yeah, okay. I woke up today with way more wins than I had lost. Come on.
Look, okay. Feel like the hardest. Wake up and I hit the gym in the morning. I always finish, so don't get me started. When I get a chance, I always hit the target. Walk in the building like I was the owner. Every day I be hot Arizona. A long way, ain't cutting no corners. Slime start and ran up a bonus.
What's up, this is A-Raj, you watching STN, and today I have with me
RJ Comer.
So RJ, how long have I been knowing you?
Probably.
How long have we been, before you answer, how long have we been talking about sitting down?
Oh, the conversation, like the interview
like
and stuff?
this,
Oh, a minute.
Yeah.
A minute. Like, but I mean, I reached out to Ant first, just seeing when we could make something happen. But, you know, we talk all the time. But yeah, we've personally like known each other though since I was like,
Before you can
in
remember?
like diapers almost.
Before
Like
you can remember?
we went to church together, family, known each other since before we was born. So yeah, and then me just coming here right after you.
Yeah.
I wish I would have got to play with you, but
Yeah. So just tell me a little bit about how like you got into basketball, because I know like before we get into your personal life, because we're here in the gym, you know, we're here at Faulkner. I played here, you know, it's an honor watching you play here. Like it's just fun to sit here and like watch you grow up and play at a school that I graduated from. But aside from that, can you just tell me a little bit about how you got here?
I would say starting out with AAU, that was really when I started playing organized basketball. Like I used to just play outside, like just by myself in the backyard on the concrete, rain, sleet, snow, just playing. And then Coach Reagan, you know Coach Reagan, he kind of took me under his wing. Me and Cam got really close, Cam, his son, and we got really close. And that was when I started playing organized basketball. Then after that, you know, went on to middle school. The first time, 6th grade, going into 7th grade, I didn't make the team. And so that whole summer, I just worked out, tried to get in shape. And then the next year, I ended up making the team. We had a really good team. And then went on to high school at BTW. That ended up going really good. Initially, I didn't play much my freshman year, but I was on varsity learning from the older guys. Then 10th grade, we hit a little adversity. Our coach got sick. 11th grade, I had a really good year. We just didn't win a lot of games. 12th grade, pretty much the same thing. But I grew like so much like as a player. So that was really like the turning point though. And then going to JUCO, that was learning how to.
Yeah, and I chose to highlight that because a lot of people don't know your road to this path or how you got to this path. Because I know, I even remember you having trouble, again, making teams, you having to get up super early because you watching everybody else ahead of you trying to model your game.
I used to come in here with you, like when you was here, like when I was in high school.
Even before high school, like I've seen you grow, I've seen your work ethic grow, and I've seen that the path that you've taken to get here. That's why I just commend you for all the things that you've done, and I want you to continue to live in the moment and to continue to have fun playing basketball.
Absolutely.
So now we talked a little bit about basketball. We might go back and forth, but tell me a little bit about your upbringing. I know, are you from Montgomery? Were you born here?
I was born here in Montgomery. I'm from Montgomery. Me and my family been in the same house my whole life, never moved. So yeah, I'm a Montgomery kid through and through.
Gump boy.
Yeah, for real, like playing through all the AAU ranks with the Fire and playing at Johnny Carr. You went to Johnny Carr too. I just looked up to you and Steve a lot. So yeah, I commend y'all. Like y'all's path and how y'all did it, how y'all didn't cheat the grind. That's really why I was going as hard as I could, because I knew what it took. Like watching y'all, it took a lot. So like that was my upbringing, really, just playing ball. And you know, church was a big factor. As you know, we went to the same church for a long time, family, known each other for a long time. So yeah, church, ball, and family, that's really my upbringing. Really wasn't into too much else other than that. So
did you have a particular mentor in the basketball world that sort of guided you?
I feel like it was a village of you guys, like you, your brother. Really, your brother was like my idol, quote unquote, like somebody in the city, like at a school that I was like rivals with, like playing at the highest level, scoring 40, 50 points a game. Like, so that was somebody like I looked up to and like tried to get a lot of wisdom from him and Khalil Carter, just training with him a lot. So I tried to gravitate towards more of younger mentors, I guess you would say, people that was like in the thick of things because they could tell me what it was going to be like and they was closer to my age. But yeah, outside of my pops, yeah, like you guys, for real, that whole culture of Montgomery players, yeah.
So being from Montgomery, a Montgomery native, and playing at a university in the city, how does that feel?
It's a blessing, honestly. Like being able to be around family and them come to my games, you come to my games, like that's a blessing. Like at first you look at it like you're in the city, you may not seem like you're expanding your horizon or whatever, like getting out, going to maybe a larger university or a larger city, maybe the word I'm looking for. But it's a storied program, honestly, and it's right here at home. So a blessing. It's a blessing.
So can you tell me a little bit about how you ended up here post high school?
Yeah,
I know you
so
talked a little bit about high school, but exactly how you ended up at Faulkner University.
yeah, after high school, I was just shuffling around trying to figure out what school I wanted to go to, and it was really going to come down to junior colleges. So I ended up going to Bishop State, and that was a great experience. It taught me a lot. And then summer of 2022, Coach JJ had called me about camp week, 2 weeks of camp that Faulkner does every week for the camp for the kids. And I came for both weeks, and it was just open gym. So he was just like, just go out there, play your game. I just want coach to get a look at you because I was looking to go somewhere after junior college. Most players after junior college, you want to advance to a 4-year school. So I was here for that, just basically like a tryout, but it was just open gym. So I did pretty good. And then the last day of open gym, they didn't have it. They always had it in the evening time. They pushed it up to the morning time. It was across the street at ACA, the school like right next door, connected to the university. We went over there, and like it was like I couldn't miss. Like it was just one of them like out of body experiences, and it was just like I knew, I knew like I was gonna grab the coach's attention because I was playing the right way, like making the right passes, defending, knocking down shots. So I was just like, okay, like once the opportunity presents itself, I just gotta be ready to talk to the coach and see like a good feel about him. And we had, you know how coach is. I went in there, he had the bat in his hand. We was talking, chopping it up. Coach JJ was headed to ASU at the time, so he was just kind of referring me, like kind of putting me on. So shout out to him for sure. But yeah, just Coach Jake, we talked for a minute, went good, and that's how I ended up here. So I just been here the last going on 3 years.
So since you've been here, can you tell me a little bit about the competition? Has it surprised you, the level of competition, or anything just about the system in general, just playing college ball?
Yeah, I feel like that's why like junior college was so important for me, because before junior college, I didn't really know too much about like the competition level with Faulkner. Like I came to Khalil's games a lot, and those were high level competitive games, so I knew they could play. I just didn't know like outside of like just those couple games that I went to. So, but after junior college, I realized like everybody can hoop, like everybody can play. Yeah. There's a player on every team, so even if the team might not be that good, you're gonna get somebody's best game that night, especially coming here. That's what I learned. So the comp is good.
And then even when I think about the JUCO experience, because you know, I think about certain guys, even that I played with in the past at Alabama State. You know, those are highly talented guys.
Yeah, you playing NBA players, yeah.
Right. But a lot of them, I don't feel like had the other side of it, the mental aspect to be able to survive at a JUCO. Yeah. And that's why, like, again, I commend guys for like being able to go through that grind for however long, 1 year, 2 years, to be able to make that leap, or even just survive in that system, because I know it gets a little gritty.
It does.
You know, it's a dog world, dog-eat-dog, you know, world in JUCO. So I know it gets crazy, so that's tough to be able to make it out and to be able to, you know, showcase your talent, to be able to get recruited to, again, make it out.
Yeah, it definitely was a blessing in disguise, because, like, the off the court, that taught me a lot about life, because I was away from home. Right. And it's junior college, so it's like you out there on your own for real. Like, nobody's really checking for you, so that taught me a lot, like, off the court more than anything.
So I have a question, and this is something that I hear a lot of guys, you know, spew about online, about the goals they've had since a child. So ultimately, what is your goal for this season?
My goal for this season is to win a ring. Honestly, that's the goal right now. Win a ring and leave a legacy, because that's what I've learned. Like probably the past year and a half is like making it less about me, because it's like to go from being the guy in high school and like scoring 20 points a game, like that's nothing in comparison to NAIA, like high level D1 NAIA ball. So it's like learning the adjustment and like learning how to play a role. That definitely taught me like, okay, like as far as goals, like set realistic goals. So I know like energy, defense, being in the right spots, knowing where to be, knowing where everybody else needs to be. Those are intangibles that people don't want to do. And just having this opportunity, like, I feel like that's the perfect opportunity to do that, because that's what it's going to take to win a ring. And if I win a ring, like I'm stamped forever.
Right.
Like, so that's the goal. Like, that's literally the only goal I had. Like last year I had like all these individual goals, and I was like, I can't get caught up in putting pressure on myself about as far as what I want to do individually when it's going to come down to us winning. And because you know how Sanderson is, like,
Right.
It's winning or nothing else. So I had to come to terms with the fact that my goal needs to be to win everything. So that's my goal, just win a ring. Win a couple rings. I got one more year of eligibility, so.
Right. Do you have aspirations to play after college?
I do. Like, the goal ever since high school, going into junior college, like my dad just talking to me about like not getting into things for no reason. So the purpose is to definitely get paid. Like, so I definitely want to play professionally, and it might not be something that will take care of my entire family. I might not make millions off of it, but it's something that I loved since I was little. And if I'm able to get all the way to the highest level as far as playing against professionals and being overseas, looking at a different world and having an opportunity that, okay, like I might not have an opportunity to make it to the NBA, but I have an opportunity to do something that nobody in my family's ever done. So that's really, that's my aspirations, get to the next level, play pro. So,
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. Well, RJ, man, I appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all.
To chop it up with you, man. It's been a long time coming. I got to get my boy Jeff back on here. I
Gotta
my
get
boy
Jeff on here.
Jeff Selden, you know. But again, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you coming on Soft Talk Network. Come On Now podcast, man.
And I want to say I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity to use my platform, talk about me, and endorse y'all brand. I like what y'all doing, so I appreciate y'all.
So do you have any social media you wanted to give out?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll tag me, but I really just be on the gram for real. I don't, gram.
Not a Twitter boy?
Not really a Twitter guy. I know you like to twiddle your thumbs a
Nah.
little bit. But I'm not a Twitter guy. Nah, I want to get into it, but it's crazy out there on the social media, so I try to just stick to Instagram. But yeah. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. I appreciate you letting us come through, my man.
For sure.
That's it.
Yeah, I've been at home for a minute. I feel like I've been on the go, so I just want to chill. The niggas better not get me poppin', cause I'm like probation. I get on your way for some years. I've been in the yard, been working and stand out the way. I've been in the crib for the day. Don't get it confused.